I think Femi Fani-Kayode had no right to threaten, insult, dehumanize the poor reporter that followed his carnival to wherever he said he was going, to come out openly and more frustratingly and attack a professional who was doing his job by asking questions about who was financing his, what I term to be rock star travel across the country for whatever reasons, who was bankrolling it. That was a fair question. The people's right to know was on the line, and the reporter had the right to ask those questions. And the way Femi Fani-Kayode responded to that was irresponsible. It was childish, very childish. It was stupid. It was pathetic. It was like an arrogant, overfed, narcissistic, he has this egocentric human being trying to belittle the reporter, telling him that he was a very rich man. I mean, what in rich man concern? What in poverty and richness got to do with you answering the damn question? And I figured it was a very, very nasty response. And it was inhuman. It was intimidating. Yeah, it was. And no human being should be treated that way. And by the way, Femi, all these things you just said, the money you said you had, your influence, your affluence, how did you get there? You probably emptied our national treasury for your own benefit. Who is sending you on these errands? What is the benefit? What's the purpose behind you going after your travel? What is the purpose? For what? What is the benefit? What are the benefits? Now who will benefit from them? These are the things that had been, you were once a minister of aviation in Nigeria, weren't you? What did you do to those parastatals or those government agencies there that were attached to the ministry? For instance, the national airport, the international airport. What did you do to give it a modern outlook, to update it, to make it more travel friendly for international visitors and travelers? What did you do? Nothing, nada. You did absolutely nothing. And for this young man who had the right to ask you the right question, if you didn't want to answer it, you didn't have to go personal. You didn't have to insult him or try to humiliate him just because you have influence and affluence in Nigeria's social strata or wherever. But that was wrong, that was irresponsible, that was inhuman, and that was childish. It was very infantile as far as I'm concerned. As to what the Nigerian journalists need to do, how the media should respond, I really don't know, because the media itself, they are subjected to certain ethics. They have sold their souls because of the environment, the nature of their operations. Most of these guys are probably in the media, they have not been paid salaries. Most of them are working, for months, for years without being paid. So some of these things are perhaps personally arranged through who know man, I know you, oh, Femi's going this way, come and do this thing. So it's really, and the Nigerian Union of Journalists, that's a useless entity, hopeless. That one, the NUJ and Nigerian Guild of Editors, they are psychophants. They are brown envelope. They are like pure water. They go, you serve them anyhow to anybody, anywhere. That's what the Nigerian Union of Journalists. In this case, one of the purposes of the Nigerian Union of Journalists is to protect and defend journalists in such circumstance. In this circumstance, they ought to do that. But they probably released a statement, and that's it. But I really appreciated Daily Trust management for standing behind Charles, their reporter, who was abused and dehumanized by this unemployed ex-minister, Femi Fani-Kayode, who to some, he's, what do you call it, social media engager, I think, yeah, but the way Nigerian media should pursue this, in an existing media in a structured media environment, they should investigate Femi Fani-Kayode. How did he come up with this money? What does he do for a living? They should put the pressure on him, investigate him. There are a lot of ways you can investigate Femi Fani-Kayode and expose him for what he is. He's a damn fake. He's a damn fake, a nuisance to Nigeria, to the nation state Nigeria. And such people shouldn't be allowed to be in our national conversation. So that's my point. Thank you.